What's up, my brother?
How you doing, buddy?
How's things? Doing good, doing good. Everything good?
Everything is good.
Excellent,
Everything's good. Got a couple
excellent.
of I got a couple things if you want to go first, if you have anything.
No, go ahead. By all means. What do you
Okay.
got? You didn't tell me this
Well,
in the green room. See?
I know. Tony, I like to keep you on your toes, my brother. You know
And
that.
you do that, and you definitely do that. What do you got?
Because I want to keep the excitement going, man.
Okay.
All right. Anybody, first of all, we missed a major holiday. You and I did. Halloween. We did not acknowledge Halloween.
Well, I didn't think we should acknowledge. Well, I guess we could have dressed up like we did last year, but I
Yeah.
know that you don't really care for the horror movies, so I didn't want to bother doing any type of horror movie episode with Halloween.
No, but you know what? It's been crazy. It's been kind of crazy around here, and so it just completely slid by me. And I'm like, shoot, you know what? We should have dressed up or done something. And that slid by. And then, I put a couple of posts up on Instagram Halloween night. I know you saw them.
Well, yeah, I reposted them on the Round 14 page.
Yeah. And needless to say, I was a little disappointed at my neighborly kids. Okay, I guess I want to say.
What happened?
Well, you saw me out there.
Yeah.
And I had on my Rocky.
Oh, that's right. I read what you wrote. They didn't know who you were. That's right.
And I'm like, you tell me who I am.
All right, listen. I got to stick up for the kids on this one. All right, you're wearing camouflage shorts. You got just some random T-shirt on, and you're also talking to kids that were, not even near alive when any Rocky came out. So I got to give him a little slack there.
All right, I'll give him. I'll let him on a sliding scale, but I wanted.
I mean, maybe the parents. If some of those parents came around, some of those parents were like 30 years old.
Most of the parents knew. They're like, tell them it's Rocky.
Oh yeah, see, okay, that's good.
So yeah, I was, and like I said in my last post, I was like, what's up? Come on, guys. I'm going to start trick-or-treating in the 55 and plus communities.
And then they would be senile. They would know, who's that guy?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Another bill collector.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that was
I love the costume you had on the dog.
Oh, my grand dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
That's my daughter Ashley's dog.
Future reference. I will make sure we have a Halloween episode from now on.
Yeah. How that slid by. You know what? It's something else.
I knew it was there. And I was like, well, I know you don't excuse me. I know you don't like scary movies. So I didn't want to go. I was like, well, what are we going to do? I don't want to go talking about horror movies. He doesn't like them. Like you said, we could have dressed up. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
It slid. I don't know. It just missed me. And it wasn't until that night when Deb says, you should probably go put your Rocky mask on. And I'm like, oh yeah, it is Halloween. Duh.
It's still good though. All good.
And then I do have to make amends. October 25th, okay, was my 21st wedding anniversary.
Oh,
happy anniversary, hon.
There you go.
I've been trying.
That's Ava's 18th birthday.
No kidding.
Yeah, October 25th.
Okay, so yeah, that was our 21st. Been together 26. Happy belated anniversary.
So you're together 21 years, and you've been together 26.
Yeah, married 21, together 26.
Okay,
a little better late than never, right?
Of course. We'll be married. Let me think about what is this, 24. So we're married 23 years.
Okay,
so not too far behind you.
No,
and we've been together for 30.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, our numbers are pretty darn close.
Yeah, we're close. We're close.
And then
good stuff.
My last thing is, we are recording tonight, which is election eve, right?
Yes, it is.
Election eve.
Well, election day.
Election night. Election day. Yeah, whatever.
Day, night, whatever.
Yeah. So I am going to endorse my 2 candidates. Balboa
Rocky and Apollo. There you go.
Rocky and Apollo.
They could
for
probably do a
president and
better
vice
job than
president.
both of them, so we're good. Yeah, like we were discussing earlier, we don't talk politics or religion. It's just one of those things that was installed in me a long time ago when I was very young and I started bartending.
That's the extent.
Like I
I'm going to
told
get
you.
into politics. That's the extent of it right here.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep. So I mean, everybody has their their views.
Yeah.
But I go by the old bartender and the Elvis Presley answer of I prefer to keep those views to myself, and I'm just an entertainer.
Yep.
So
yeah,
we'll leave it at that.
Yep.
Nobody else has to. They can do what they want. It's free country.
Hey, I hope your favorite person wins.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but depends on who their favorite person is. But I get what you're saying. I understand.
That's
so we got a lot
going
on.
We got a lot going
on. We're going to talk about. We got Tulsa King review of episode 8 tonight.
Yes,
which was just on.
Oh my god!
And I stand corrected, by the way, and I'll back up a second. I said to you the other day when we did last week's episode 7. I told you there was just 2 more. And there was only 8 and 9. I was wrong. There's 10. So there's 8, which we're doing tonight.
Yep.
Then there's 2 more. There's 9 and 10.
Okay.
So I apologize for any mistake I made or anybody I told out there.
I feel this much better.
10 episodes. So we got 1 more than we expected.
Well, that's why I said I feel that much better.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so we got a lot going on. We got that episode tonight. We're talking about, we have a special edition of Round 14 podcast coming on Thursday at 8:00 with a special guest of ours. And we'll be talking about the Rocky Run, which is where we will be on Friday and Saturday this coming week.
Right.
We have a lot going on this week. It's going to be a tiring weekend.
You know what? I just had a thought. For our special show on Thursday night, we should have. Remember back when we were kids, like Channel 3 would have a special show, whatever it was.
Yeah, like when the holiday shows came on, Rudolph and Frosty and stuff, and a special presentation. Like
presentation, the peacock and all that. We should have done that. Oh my God.
Well, now we know. Maybe next time. We have a lot going on, guys. We really do. We have, like I said, we do have the Rocky Run this coming weekend. We have the special episode on Thursday. Friday, Rick and I are going to be in Philly, recording from locations, doing videos from locations.
Live.
There's a lot going on Friday for us. We'll be setting up our tent as well. Saturday is the run. We were going to be there bright and early in the morning. I shouldn't say bright. It's not going to be bright. It's going to be very dark. Be there probably around 4 a.m. setting up and getting everything ready, and then all the runners come. We'll be doing live videos from there. We have merchandise to sell. We have merchandise to give away if you follow us on Instagram and also subscribe to YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So we'll be there until the race is over, and then we have more stuff going on Saturday night. We have a lot. It's a busy weekend. Busy week.
I'm bringing toothpicks
to keep your eyes open
for both of us.
The Clockwork Orange.
I know. Keep both of our eyes open.
It's going to be a busy week.
We're gonna go full tilt.
Yep.
We might have to start a GoFundMe page for bail money. We don't know yet.
Yeah. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, we could do a GoFundMe page to help the podcast. Give us the help here.
Yeah.
And help us out a little bit, and also, get us out of jail in case anything does happen crazy.
Yeah.
But no.
Bring my Monopoly card. Get out of jail free.
Exactly. No, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good weekend. We're gonna be eating poorly and drinking espresso to stay awake and whiskey to feel good. So
absolutely.
It's gonna be a good weekend.
Yeah, looking forward to
weekend.
It. Car is just about packed.
What's that?
The car is just about packed.
Oh boy. What kind of car is it anyway, by the way? Is it the same as last year? You got a different one.
Just a newer model. We had a release.
Oh, okay.
How's it, a Kia Sportage or
so another SUV. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
we got a lot. Make sure anybody that's listening, if you are in the area, you stop by, say hello.
Yeah.
Maybe talk to us a little bit, take some pictures, buy some merchandise, whatever.
We got a
It's
beautiful gift basket
Mhm.
that we will be raffling off.
Yep.
Like Tony was talking about. Was it like, follow, subscribe, whatever?
Yeah,
Whatever
subscribe
it
to our,
is.
show us that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and show us you're following us on Instagram, and you get a ticket.
Yeah.
And at the end of
Then,
the day, at the end of 2 o'clock, whatever the run is over, we're gonna reach in and move it around and pick one out. And there's a really nice basket that's going to be auctioned off with a whole bunch of merchandise. Let's see here if I
yeah.
can.
Yeah. I can tell you what's in there while Tony's trying to load up the picture. We have an official round 14 embroidered hat, a official round 14 the podcast t-shirt. We have let's see. There's some coasters or little signs that I had made. Rocky, Mighty Mix Jim, Rocky, and stuff like that. Italian Stallion. There are
Right.
stickers, keychains from the Boxing Hall of Fame, the International Boxing Hall of Fame in Canastota. There are 4 free passes to the International Boxing Hall of Fame in Canastota. There's a little boxing glove from the George Foreman movie. It was a promo. Big George Foreman. It was a promo. And there's a Rocky 2 trading card from my collection to give away as well. I think that's about it, right? Is there anything else?
Must say, I think you got all that, man. That's a good memory.
Oh, and there's 2
It took
koozies.
me that long to get the picture, but
and 2 koozies to put around your
2
beer.
koozies. Okay, let's see if Rick got it all.
Yeah.
Let's see if Rick got it all.
Yeah.
So he's got the signs, he's got the T-shirt, he's got the koozies, he's got the hat, he's got the George Foreman boxing glove, the Rocky 2 card, the passes to the Hall of Fame, and George Foreman pen. I think that is.
You're correct.
And then I'm not sure what it's the stickers for the belts, the Hall of Fame.
Yep. Boxing Hall of Fame.
And I think that's it. Yeah. So
and
that's a good looking basket right there.
There's 2 Showtime Sports
the koozies. Yeah.
I would say for soda, but we know better than that.
It's a good basket right there, man. It's a real good basket.
All you got to do is follow us or like us or whatever you do.
Yeah. They'll probably change it on the way home, but it's all right.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on. We've been yapping long enough. So,
okay.
Tulsa King, season 2, episode 8.
God.
Under new management.
What
boy.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. So where do we start?
Right from the opening scene.
Opening scene when they're talking to Tyson.
Yeah.
And telling him on how he messed up. And he needed to, go about it the right way. Mitch is yelling at him. Goody's yelling at him. Sly looks like he wants to. Dwight looks like he wants to kill him. And explaining to him, you're in a family. If this was the real mob, I'd have grounds to just take you out right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that was the trailer or the trailer or whatever I saw.
Trailer
that I saw right after last episode. And I was like, oh my God.
Crazy. So that was there, and they told Tyson, we'll do things. We have to, check it out first. We got to see.
Yeah.
We can't just fly off the seat of our pants and go crazy.
Right.
After that, was that when he went home and talked to Tina?
Yes. He told.
Okay.
Went home and Tina set the boys up to their room and he had the conversation and said, you need to go back to New York.
Which, I, excuse me, I understand and I don't understand. I understand because he doesn't want her near imminent danger. I get it.
Right.
But in the same respect, the people that are coming after him have ways of finding out if they wanted to go after her. I know he made that phone call to Chicky. Look, if anybody comes near her, follows her, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
two in the back of your head. But in the same respect, they're going to, if they wanted to, if they were going to go after the daughter and the grandkids, which generally they wouldn't,
Right.
they could find her. So I was surprised that he sent her out of there because that's going to put a strain on the relationship.
Right. And she said, if this puts that strain on the relationship, there's going to be no turning back. It'll be over.
Yeah. I mean, and she's right, because they made amends. They got, everything was going okay. She understands the business.
Yeah.
She knows that he's not, a car salesman. I mean,
Right.
but in the same respect, she kind of thought it went to a bit of normalcy in the life where they
Right.
could, have a life.
And Dwight says, well, just give us some time. And she's like, we're out of time.
Yeah.
It's done,
Yeah.
And off they went.
I kind of wish she would have fought a little bit about it. I kind of wish she would have been like, look, if they're going to come after me, they're going to come after me in New York, or they're going to come after me here. I'd rather be with you. I know you'll protect me. I'd rather not be in New York where I don't know nobody's around.
Well, that's what I said on our last episode was when he was talking about sending her back to New York. I'm like, well, there's people in New York who want you too.
Right.
Send them to Hawaii, Argentina, somewhere that they're not going. You don't send your family to a place where the bad guys already are.
Yeah, I mean, making that phone call. I mean, if Chicky's plan was to go after them, you think he's gonna? I mean, don't come after my kids. Oh well, too bad, Dwight.
Right.
So
right.
Okay, so after that, I'm just kind of reading ahead of my notes here. That was when Jackie and Thresher were talking, and Jackie kind of told Thresher, "You're going to sell me the business," and sign the contract here, and pushed him to his knees and put guns to his head. And
for $1,000.
Surprised he made it that much. Surprised he didn't put it for $1. He should have put it for $1. Right? It would have been a lot more of a,
yeah, right. Twisted it in there.
I mean, at first, Thresher tried to play tough guy. I'm not doing that. You're out of your mind, and I told you, Jackie is the big bad of the entire season.
Oh yeah.
And he's proven it so far.
Yeah. Yeah, he has. Yeah, because then he, like you said, he dropped, pushing to his knees, and he had his goombas around him with, the guns, and
you got 6 rifles pointing to your head. You're not going to sign this paper?
I know. Jeez. So then Thresher goes to go see Bevilacqua.
Yeah, and I remember I said to you that that either he's going to team up with Bevilacqua or Jackie's going to team up with Bevilacqua. I knew one of them were going to go, and I had a feeling it was going to be Jackie because Thresher was becoming a problem. Mm-hmm. But I should have known Jackie was too, I got this, I'm tough, and I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah.
But Bevilacqua had the correct answer. How is this my problem?
Right. Yeah, and he was pissed off. He is mad.
Oh, Thresher or
yeah? No.
When Bevilacqua found out. Yeah, well, Thresher told Bevilacqua about the car and that and that Jackie tried to blow up Dwight. That's when Bevilacqua got pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got mad.
Yeah, he's like, "Now I'm at war." So. He's like, "I'm at war now, and for what?"
Rightfully so, too. Absolutely, rightfully so. So that was pretty intense. And then we had the inevitable scene come up with Chicky and Vince and the heads in New York, where they informed Chicky that he's out and Vince is taking over the family, which is kind of strange, man. According to all mafia lore and film and whatever, that wouldn't happen.
No,
I don't think so. I mean, they wouldn't just tell somebody you're out and we're taking over the family. They're too much of a risk now, especially a hothead like him.
So you think they would have had him?
They would have.
They had him standing on the tarp.
Yeah, they would have whacked him. They definitely would have.
Yeah.
They're saying that they didn't because they respect and yada yada, but I don't know about that. He could cause too many problems. He can go to
Right.
the other families. He can go to, he could go to the feds.
Yeah.
There's so much he could do to screw them back. So,
Right.
and that's and Vince, in case you guys don't know, that's Vince here telling Chicky he's out. Of course, that didn't go over very well. Chicky kind of
Yeah.
went crazy. Expected, rightfully so.
Sure.
Rightfully so.
I think if I'm in a room from now on, and I'm Vince, I would be looking to be if there was plastic under my feet.
Dude, I'm telling you. I mean,
what was it? Lethal Weapon, right? Wasn't it Lethal Weapon where the one guy is in front of the boss and he's kind of shuffling around?
oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I was just looking if I'm sitting on plastic."
That's right. That's right. It's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. It's that you saw this coming. Chicky's a hothead. He has a problem with drugs or whatever he's got going on. I mean, he seems like he's coked up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Vince is not even the next in line that should take over, so that's why it's kind of odd. But
Yeah.
hey, whatever. So let's see here. So the gangsters mentioned they knew Chicky killed Pete. Chicky had also killed one of his own men just to make Goody feel guilty. Remember when he killed the one guy on the phone? And it was good reason to remove Chicky from power. It's also a reason he might want to attack Vince and pay back his betrayal with blood, which is what I said. He's too much of a wild card now.
Yeah.
That's why they get rid of you when they don't want you around. You can't do anything. Dead men tell no tales.
That's right.
So it's, nothing can happen. Let's see here. Oh, and that's right. Then you had, and I knew this was coming. The wrong person got shot that I thought. But when the driver came out over by the higher, I always forget the name of that place. Higher Plane.
The Higher Plane, yeah.
Yeah. And you saw the car coming, and Bodie and Jimmy were walking out.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be Bodie.
I did too. I really thought it was going to be Bodie.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Bodie. It happened very quickly. It's they shot Jimmy in the stomach, not looking good. And then of course Bodie is not not happy.
Right. Well, they had previous to that though, they shut the shop down. They packed everything up.
Right.
And locked everything up, and they were closing up for a while.
Right.
And it was Bodie and Jimmy they were the last two out to lock up and walk away. And
right.
That's when the car
came like I said, the one guy from the Higher Plane said, it's like going to the mattresses, isn't it? And I know you don't get that because you didn't see The Godfather yet. But anyway.
I did see Johnny Dangerously.
Oh my God. Guys, I want everybody to just bombard Rick's Instagram with Godfather pictures, quotes, watch this film. He's not allowed to do any more round 14 until he watches The Godfather. All right. So it says here, whether Jimmy lives or dies remains to be seen. The attack is going to have some serious repercussions. Jimmy's an important part of the operation. He's the main producer, Bodie's Weed. And his name, and I didn't know this until I was reading up on it, his name is on the casino license for the Bread to Buck.
Oh.
And he also helped set up the wind farm deal with MedHat. Now, I do remember that. He did help that.
Right. Well, now that could have ramifications because they are, if it's under, Bread to Buck is on reservation property.
Correct.
And in order to be on reservation property, it had to be registered to a Native American Indian who was Jimmy. And now Jimmy could possibly be dead and there could be licensing problems.
And there isn't, I don't think they don't have, I mean, I don't know, maybe the heavy guy that's security, maybe he's Native American. I don't know. But we'll have to find out.
What happened? Whatever happened to what was the other Indian and earlier in the season, maybe even last season, was they called him, he was like ugly face or something. I can't remember. It was do you remember
I
what I'm
don't
talking
think
about?
I don't think I don't think anybody's name was Ugly Face.
Oh God.
Oh my god, this is so unprofessional. I can't believe how hard I'm laughing. Oh, whew, that was a good one. I don't think anybody's name was Ugly Face.
It
They
was
had the guy
something.
Med Hat, remember?
No, not Mad Hat. I know Mad. It was
Oh, God,
before him
making me
when
cry.
when they were when Dwight was oh God. Oh, and odds
Oh,
with the Indians to begin with the tribe with earlier season 1.
oh God, I don't know. I'd have
I'll
to
have
go
to
back
look
and look
that
at
up
it.
because I'm not
Whew,
making it up, but
that was funny. Oh my God. Okay, so we obviously the Dwight Cal going to Dwight, Cal going to Bevilacqua to ask him to kind of help him out, join forces there. And now that Bill knows the truth that it was Thresher and Jackie,
Mhm.
he could technically go to Dwight and say, "Look, I know it was them. You and I don't have a beef. We still have our agreement. Let's take them out."
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. He doesn't. I mean, Bevilacqua doesn't really seem like the type to try to, let's join forces with people. Like he seems definitely type A personality. I got this on my own, but you
Yeah.
never know.
Right. Well, yeah, if he has a second to cool down and think it through, but if he's a hothead like he's portrayed and he just reacts, you know,
Who, Bevilacqua?
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he definitely seems like a hothead. But again, he was okay with the deal that was made. I know later on when he went back to his house, he was not okay with the deal. But I think in the retrospect, he's like, I can make peace with this. I'm not sharing anything with New York. This is okay. I think honestly, Bevilacqua's got more of a problem with New York and with Thresher than he does with Dwight at this point.
hmm
I think New York is just kind of like, he's like, you guys are just a pain in my neck. I really want nothing to do with you. You're you. And then Thresher obviously coming into the place is
But
just
that guy in the back of the car that shot Jimmy, that was Bevilacqua's crew.
yes. Well, they said that later on. Remember, they said, was it Dwight? And they said no. Remember when they were talking about,
Yeah,
we went and hit him, but it wasn't Dwight. I mean,
right.
so you know, um, and then the big ending with, well, it wasn't the ending itself, but leading up to the ending. Our man Armand, Manny, whatever you want to call him, he's just a disaster.
Oh yeah,
He
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 is
was he was
spinning his wheels.
oh man, he's
Well, he calls his estranged wife. They're not
yeah,
divorced yet, but
yeah,
looking to. He's like, well, maybe I'll go to the feds and go back under federal protection. You and the kids come and they set her off.
yeah,
She's like, what are you nuts? I want to get out of my life. I'm tired of your nonsense.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. And that set him off. Then he goes to work. He's yelling at, I don't remember the character that his Sly's daughter plays. I don't remember her name. But he's yelling at her, throwing clipboards at her.
Right.
Margaret comes in. What's going on? Margaret sees that he's drunk. She fires him. So now he definitely lost his wife and kids. He lost his job. He's sitting in his car in an overpass. I mean, I'm sorry, calling his son, telling him, you're probably not going to see me for a while, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes to Thresher, just comes pulling up like a maniac. I need your help. I need money. Thresher's like, get out of here. Throws $100 bill on the ground.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. But see, that's the way Thresher acts tough. Thresher is not near a Bevilacqua or a Jackie.
No.
Not even close.
Not that now we're finding out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, he's at wit's end. So his genius mind decides to go to the bread to buck.
He's lost all rationality
And rob Dwight and the gang of their money.
Yeah. Pulls a gun on Goody.
Did you think he was going to shoot Goody?
I did. I actually thought he was going to shoot Goody.
See, I didn't think he was going to shoot him and kill him. I did think he was going to shoot him. I thought he was going to shoot him. I thought he was going to shoot him and not be a good shot, like get him in the shoulder, and then take the money and leave. I didn't think he'd kill him because Goody's kind of an important part.
I thought he was going to shoot him. I didn't. Yeah, kill. I don't know, but I thought
when he did shoot above Goody's head, though, I'm surprised Goody didn't take out and fire back.
Right.
So yeah. So that was the ending. Armand's decision. There's also likely a mental health aspect to Armand's decision.
Mm-hmm.
The stress and the shame of his situation can have left him in a good place. So the final 2 episodes of Tulsa King season 2 have quite a few loose ends left to tie up. Seeing how Armand's decision plays out to showing who will win in the war between Dwight, Jackie, and Bill. The show is going to have to move very quickly to get a satisfying ending. If season 2, episode 8 is any indication of the pacing, however, the series would have no problem answering all the questions they raised. And then Tulsa King may have a few more surprises left in store. So that is that, my friend.
You know what? I don't know as if, first of all, could they wrap it up? Yes.
Well, they're obviously, there's major talk of season 3.
But do they want to wrap it up? Is my point.
I think they'll wrap up the majority. I like I told you episodes ago, I can't see Armand living past this season.
No, but there's got to be a cliffhanger like last year,
right?
When the Feds show up and they're getting ready, you're arrested, Dwight, you're coming with us, you're under arrest. Boom,
See,
there's got to be
thinking,
that.
Though, like break it down by character. So you figure, okay, any of the guys, Tyson, Mitch, Goody, Bigfoot, the core of the gang.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anything's going to happen to those guys. At least not yet. No, that's just my opinion.
Armand.
Oh, Armand's done. Armand.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. Armand's done by whomever. He might just do something stupid and wise off to somebody at a gas station, and they're going to shoot him. But I do believe Dwight's going to get him. But I could see it maybe ending where they do go to war. Some things happen. One of the big bads get killed, where I could see it being Thresher.
I was just going to say, I think Thresher is the first to go of the bad guys.
I agree. I don't think Bevilacqua was going to go.
No.
And I think Jackie he's too much of a threat to go right away. I think he might lead us into season 3, where maybe Dwight does something to him, or maybe you see Jackie pulling up to Dwight's house and his sister's inside, and knocks on the door, and the sister opens the door, and you don't see it, ends right there.
Yeah.
Does he kill her? Does he not kill her? I don't know. There's a lot of directions they could go.
Yeah. Well, I think Armand goes, Thresher goes. And I'm thinking Vince.
Vince?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Chicky takes Vince out before we get to the end of the season.
It might be. Wow.
I think those are my top 3.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I agree with you in not thinking Chicky's going to go.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100% on that. I don't think so either. He's too good of a character. He's too meaningful to the plot. He's got a lot of stuff going on there. You're right. He could. I like that.
I can see him coming in saying, you thought you were going to throw me out?
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
I'm back. And if you don't like it, here's some lead for breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I'm just out of the Bevilacqua, Thresher, Jackie, I definitely see Thresher being the one.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't think it's going to be Bevilacqua at all. I really don't.
No, no.
And I doubt it would be Jackie because they're already
Not yet.
showing how weak Bevel. I keep going mixing up how weak Thresher is. They're already showing that several times how weak he is. So I can't really imagine him going on to next season to become more of a villain. So I don't think it's going to be him. I think it's going to be. I mean, I don't think he's going to survive. I mean, I don't think he's going to last.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Armand, if he doesn't go, I will be surprised.
Yeah.
And then you got another thing. Okay, so if Thresher told Bevilacqua that Jackie tried to kill Dwight. So now is he asking him like, let's go after Jackie? Let's get Dwight on our side, and the three of us go after Jackie?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I don't know. There's so many directions this can go in.
Yeah.
It's such a great show.
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't at this point. I don't think there would be any way Dwight would team up with Thresher. I think he's just got it. He's just so pissed off at the man.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
Because of Margaret and because of everything else, there's no way in hell that he's going to.
Well, that's another good point. Where does Margaret fit into all this? We've already discussed about her kind of knowing about the gangster background, how she was involved. We still don't know, but it didn't seem to completely frighten her off. But when he said, "Doesn't this make you nervous?" She's like, "Yeah, a little." So how and what has she done, and how and where is she going to fit into this? You know?
So, yeah, I mean, I don't have any. I have no reason behind my suspicion, but something is just telling me that she's going to become a bigger player than what she's actually showing, and I think she's behind one of these groups. I don't know, is like the Deep Throat type, the shadow figure.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know who this person is.
Right.
I could be completely wrong, but
well, I mean, I see where you're going with it. I mean, can she be more of a heavy hitter than she's appearing? She's not. Look. I think we both agree she's not just running a stable.
No, yeah. Yeah.
So there's something going on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think it's what's that?
Well, she gets on the phone and she has that scrambled voice, like, I want to do this.
Yeah.
She's running the organization in the shadows.
Yeah.
Like Charlie from Charlie's Angels. We never saw his face.
Yeah. John Forsythe.
So that's kind of how I'm picturing her, but
maybe
I could be completely off base on that.
But I see where you're going with it. I mean, she's more involved than she's coming across. She's not just a woman that runs a stable and that is smitten with Dwight.
Right.
She's definitely more of a player in this, and somehow now it may have nothing to do with Bevilacqua, Thresher, or Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
It may be that she has done things in the past and now she's away from it, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do see where you're going, and I agree with you. I think it's something more to her than we're seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know.
But to just reiterate what you said it's a great show.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic show.
Yeah.
I love it.
Can't get enough.
I hope that there really is a season 3.
Yeah.
It seems to be that there's going to be.
Right.
And it kind of has to be, really, because, I mean, how could you wrap things up? You can't just, Dwight's, everybody's doing well now. I mean, I don't know.
Too fast, too soon to wrap that up.
Yeah, no, agreed.
There's more. There's more on the bone.
Yeah.
To chew from. You can absolutely get a season 3, probably a season 4, depending on how they play it.
Yeah.
But then again, like I've always under the impression if it's working, keep it going. But I know some.
Well, yeah, it'll get to a point. I mean, all the shows, The Sopranos, and all these shows that ran for a long time, they eventually run their course. I mean,
Right.
There's shows that are between 7 and 9 seasons where honestly they could probably have eliminated a season or
Mhm.
two
Yeah.
and called it quits a little earlier.
Mhm.
Some of the finales were not what people were hoping for or people were expecting, like, oh, really? That's it? It's over? All right. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they keep
Yeah.
having good numbers for as far as viewing. Everybody's talking about the show. They love the show. Now that they're not filming in Oklahoma anymore, nobody's melting. So, that's a plus. I think it,
And whatever Taylor Sheridan touches turns to gold.
pretty much. I mean, he really is something else.
Landman. That's the name of the one that is coming up.
Landman?
Landman. Taylor Sheridan's newest project,
Okay.
Landman.
Now, is that an older, take place in older times or?
No, but it's got Demi Moore. I just saw the preview for it the other night.
Landman drama series. Okay, let's see what we got here. Deep in the heart of West Texas, roughnecks and wildcat billionaires try to get rich quick in the oil business as oil rigs begin to dominate the state. Crisis executive Tommy Norris tries to bring his company to the top during a fueling boom. So Demi Moore is in it. Yes, you're right. John Hamm is also in it.
John Hamm.
Billy Bob Thornton seems to be the lead.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
And it looks good.
Okay. Let's see. I just want to see when it takes place, though. So it premieres November 17th. So that's only next week. And synopsis. Okay, we already talked about that. Fueling a boom so big it's reshaping our climate, our economy, and our geopolitics. Okay, so it's set in today's times. It's not because he has some of the prequels to Yellowstone.
Right.
Is like in the 1800s and stuff like that.
And I've seen some of them. They are very good as well.
But good stuff, man.
Yellowstone is just another one, just top notch. I love it.
Yeah, and that's back Sunday.
Is it really?
I think it's November 10th. Is Yellowstone?
Okay.
I think so. Let me just take a look real quick before we sign
Yeah,
off here.
like
Yellowstone, season 5.
Right now, it's good to be Taylor Sheridan.
I'm telling you, man. Season 6. Okay. November 10th. Yeah, this coming Sunday.
Wow.
I'm going to have to go back and watch the last few episodes of the last season because that was so long ago. I don't even remember.
I know.
Oh. All righty. All right. Well, like we already reiterate to everybody, we have a lot going on. We will be up put this up here. We'll be up at the Rocky Run in Philadelphia this coming weekend. Okay. Come and visit our tent. Come and visit John Rivley's tent. He'll be next to us. He has these posters for sale that he will sell. Rocky Run posters there with the date on them and stuff. Beautiful artwork.
Oh, just gorgeous.
Yeah. So we'll be up there and we'll also be recording and taking pictures and doing live interviews and having a whole good time. So looking forward to seeing whoever can come out and make sure you vote for your 2 candidates there. There they are. Get them. All righty. So next time when we talk, you're going to see this episode. You're going to see our special edition episode on Thursday. And then we will be talking next week about episode 9 of Tulsa King. And then also having our Rocky Run recap episode. So we have a lot to do. We have a lot going on.
Yes. And we have some special guests in the works coming after. Hopefully coming up.
Yep. We kept our word about that. We have some more coming up. So yeah, we have it's an exciting time. Seems like whenever it gets towards the end of the year, we got a lot going on. So
hang tight with us, folks. Hang tight.
Exactly. All right, everybody. Until next week, we'll see you later. Have a good one.